It's Beth here. I am with my reaction video to The Lovers and the Dreamers, and it's chapter 3 called Celebrations and Confessions. Now, as always, I will put the one who did this in the description below so you guys can check out her channel. Now, like we always do, let's do this in 3, 2, 1.
The Lovers and the Dreamers by Elizabeth Scarhart. Illustrated by the Mayor of Halia. Narrated by Elizabeth Scarhart. Chapter 3. Celebrations and Confessions. Papyrus ran through Snowdon towards the river. He couldn't explain what drew him there. He just had a feeling. A bad feeling. Something there was wrong. He finally reached it and stopped, horrified. Lying face down on the bank of the river was his brother. "Sam!" he cried as he ran over. "Bro, are you okay?" He turned his brother over. Sam's eyes were black, empty. He lay limp on the ground. There was no sign of life. Even now, Papyrus could see the edge of his skull turning to dust. He held his brother close and began sobbing. Sans felt lighter and lighter in his arms. Flour-like dust coated Papyrus's legs, slowly burying them. The pile of dust grew and grew as Sans disintegrated more and more. The dust reached Papyrus's chest level, then his neck. Then it covered his skull, pouring into his nose and eye socket. Pap struggled as he found himself being consumed by his brother's dust. He looked up as the dust began to cover the top of his skull. That's when he saw it. A black, oozing creature with one eye and long tentacles.
There's Nightmare.
He smiled at Papyrus as the dust completely swallowed him, blocking his sight.
Uh-oh.
Papyrus awoke with a gasp. He peered around. He was in his living room, sprawled out on the couch. His eyes went over to the TV with the note on it. Pappy stood and picked it up to get a better look.
"Hey, Pappy. In case you wake up before I get back, Ink asked me to join him on a picnic. I'll be back before dinner. Hope you had a good nap. Love, the magnificent Sans."
Aww.
Papyrus smiled, relieved. Sans was all right. Ink would never let anything happen to him.
Nope.
He sat down on the couch and took out a cigarette and a lighter out of his hoodie pocket.
Smoking is bad, everyone. Don't ever try smoking. Smoking is very terrible, and I will not even do it myself. I'm a very healthy person. I would never smoke, drink, or do any of that stuff like the other people do out there. Just a little reminder, don't ever smoke. It's bad for you.
He lit it and laid back, letting smoke and the smell of tobacco fill his mouth and ribs. The sensation erased any remaining anxiety he had about the dream he had just had. His cigarette was just about burnt out when Sans returned home looking happier than usual, if that was possible.
"Hi, Pappy. Sleep well?"
He asked as he danced over to the couch. "Better than I have been," Papyrus admitted, putting out the cigarette. "I take it the date went well?"
"Better than well."
Sans exclaimed excitedly.
He introduced me to another interdimensional being. His name's Dream, and he's really small and sweet and excitable, and he really admires Ink.
"Sounds
Aww.
like a second you," Papyrus remarked, smiling. "Anything else?"
The picnic was behind a waterfall, and there were glowing gems everywhere. It was amazing. And Dream lives in this enchanted forest. It's really peaceful. You'd love it there, Paps.
"I'll have to check it out someday. May need to steal your motorbike to get there," Papyrus told him. "I'm glad you had a good time."
No, Papyrus, there's one more thing.
Sans held up his hand with the ring on it.
Ink proposed to me. We're going to get married.
Papyrus's eyes widened. Well, that explains Sans' excited mood.
Yep.
Well, more excited than usual, that is. That's great, bro. Congratulations. He wrapped his arms around his brother, scooping him into a hug. Sans hugged back tightly. Honestly, given his dreams of late, Papyrus didn't want to let go. He almost feared this hug would be their last. When they finally finished, Pap stood up. "We should go celebrate. Let's invite all our friends to Muffet's to make the announcement." Sans nodded. While Muffet's baked goods were a bit too sugary for his taste, he knew Muffet herself would want to see the ring as well. among the Canine Squad. Alphys, Undine, and the Skeleton Brothers were at Muffet's, eating various treats, sipping cider, and admiring Sans' ring, congratulating him on his engagement. Alfie slapped Sans fondly and
Ow.
roughly on the back, exclaiming he'd done well in making Ink his.
And that gotta hurt.
Undine told him that she had some connections that could probably arrange for the wedding to take place in Napstablook's hotel.
Ooh.
The Canine unit all yipped questions about Ink in the multiverse. They'd heard Sans' stories about how Ink had saved their universe from error, but had never gotten a chance to know Ink themselves. Sans told of all the worlds he had visited, including things he had seen on his recent trip to the realm of feelings. In all the excitement, however, Papyrus stayed quiet, sipping his honey and watching his brother.
Oh.
You don't seem as excited as the others, Muffet observed. Pappy sighed. Of course Muffet would pick up on that.
Yep.
I'm happy for my brother, he told her. I just hope our family can grow without breaking again.
Families don't always break, Papyrus. Families always stick together just like best friends. Besides, you can make your family and friendship grow by bringing in new people. The ones who actually really understand you. Especially the ones who are always by your side. If you all stay together and be, like, inseparable, your family and friendship will grow strong. That's how my friendship is with Gatea, my boyfriend, Birdie, and the rest of my friends who I met online. And some who I met in school, even though we don't talk as much. Even that is the case. We're all family, and families stick together. Same for friendships. And friendships can be hard. It takes work to maintain a family friendship and family and friendship. Because there's always going to be rough patches along the way. But no matter what, you'll always have friends and families who will always know how you feel and will always have your back. That's why I always say to myself, so Papyrus doesn't really have anything to worry about. Well, besides the fact that he met some gooey creature who's Nightmare Sans, who will maybe in one of the chapters will come after him. I'm not trying to spoil the surprise, but I'm just saying.
Families grow all the time, Jerry, Muffet
I just said that. Muffet, you read my mind.
told him. They don't break easily.
Nope.
I wish I could believe that. Papyrus frowned.
Huh.
God, how I wish he could for Sans' sake. You know, I've been having nightmares again. They've been different somehow. I'm not sure how. They just feel different, Pap confided. And they all have the same theme. I lose my brother in some fashion. Sometimes we're simply separated and I can't find him. Sometimes he's angry and chooses to leave me. And sometimes he dies.
Aw.
Muffet thought on this for a moment. How long has this thing been happening? About a month, but they get worse, Papyrus told her. Well, it is about the anniversary of when I took you two in. Perhaps you're just reflecting on the shift in family. Mix that in with your usual worry over your brother and dreams like this happen, Muffet suggested. I don't think anything is going to happen to Sans. Not with you and Ink there to protect him. Papyrus nodded. That made some sense.
Mm-hmm.
Having a reason behind the madness calmed him. It would pass once the anniversary passed.
Yep.
Thanks, Muffet. He smiled before downing the rest of his honey and going to join his brother. Muffet
Jeez.
watched him go. She noticed black spots on the shoulder of Papyrus' hoodie.
What?
It looked like something had dripped onto it. She sighed. Papyrus really should remember to do his laundry regularly.
Well, to be continued once again. Now, maybe the black drips that that Muffet saw on the side of Papyrus's hoodie, maybe that could be from that Nightmare Sans that was in his dream. Maybe he is actually coming into his universe to get Sans. We'll probably see in one of the other chapters, hopefully. Because I'm not trying to spoil the surprise or anything, but if what she said, she saw some black spots, like they're gooey and something, it's probably him, and we all know what's going to happen there. But But I'm really also happy for Underswap Sans. He's getting married to Ink. I'm very proud of him. That relationship sure grows strong, huh? But they're gonna have to worry about Nightmare. Why is it that every villain has to ruin everything? I don't like it. Not one bit. But, above all that, I really love this chapter. I think I love the whole story than just the chapters itself. You know, these stories could be published as a book. People could really get into these kinds of things. Or they can make a story based off the Lovers and the Dreamers, but they don't include the Sanses they use. They can include some different people, you know? That could be a good thing. Maybe I can try doing that, but I already have a story to work on. And I'll show you guys what my story is eventually. I'm just trying to get it done. I have 20 more chapters to go until the story's finished. If you want to know what the name of my story is, it's called The Vampire Meets Human Story. I'm already done with chapter 1 and I'm on chapter 2 right now. I've done like 2 paragraphs on chapter 2, I think. I don't know, but it's going slower than usual. But I hope I can get it done. I know I still have a lot of time left, and if I don't finish any of it, I can always, like, if I were to travel, I can always bring my laptop with me and do my story while I'm traveling. Hopefully. Hopefully it won't be a problem, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next chapter of what will happen next. Bye-bye, everyone!